Hi guys, this is Mark Rush, and today we're going to be looking at the 2015 Kia K900 sedan. It's their top-of-the-line luxury sedan, and in just a minute I'll flip the camera around and we'll check it out. Okay, so here it is. It's a nice looking car. This is the quick once around of the car, so you get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so you'll see the side view mirrors are tucked away, and as I walk up they automatically open, and it has the touch button here to unlock the door. Push it twice and it unlocks all the doors. Let's check out the inside. Alrighty. It gives me a little musical greeting. We don't need a key. It just has to be in your proximity, close to the car's start button, and it's in my pocket. So we push on the brake pedal and we start it up. And this is what it looks like while it starts up. And here is our message center over here. And here we have some of the different options that are available. On the message center, you'll see it has an analog clock down here, as well as a CD and DVD player. You have your cup holder here, and back in here you have a power, a USB hookup, as well as your power supply over here. Here in your shifter here, it's electronic, so in order to get it out of park you need to push this button on the side, and then you can move it up to go into reverse. And when you do that, of course, your cameras automatically show you your surroundings in here, and you can change the camera view if you don't like that view that's in there. You can get different views. And then there's an overhead. Let's go to, there you go, there's your overhead, so that you can see what's in front of you and behind you and alongside. Okay, we'll pull it back into neutral. And I wanted to show you a couple of the other things. You have different drive modes in here. I'm gonna get too close in here. And as you switch the drive mode, you'll see up in here, I'm pushing the button now and it changes the gauges for you. So you can go from a digital analog to a digital display. I like the analog one. Okay. You have, most of your controls are on the steering wheel for your phone. Here's for your radio and your CD DVD player, and over here you have a control for your panel. That's for when you have your cruise control on, and your audio visual, and your tire pressure. It'll give you the tire pressure, but you have to be in drive in order to see that. And then you can, it has a heads-up display, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on here or not, but it's right there, and it's showing us in 0. And you can control what shows up on your heads-up display. Really nice. And then down here you have your cruise control on the steering wheel, and it has the adaptive cruise control, so that when you have it in cruise control, if you get too close to the car in front of you, it'll automatically slow you down. And then you can control how close you get to the car in front of you before it does slow you down. And it has 4 different adjustment settings on that. It has a leather steering wheel, and then a wood-grained upper third of the steering wheel. There are a lot of wood-grain trim inside the car, and it has a very nice little glow down here at night, a light red glow in here. Overhead, you'll see that we have the big panoramic sunroof. Very nice, and of course it closes as well. It does have the one thing that I really appreciate about it is that your seat controls are over here. It has the heated and cooled seats, and it has your seat controls for the bottom, your back, and it has an automatic headrest too, which is the first time I've seen that. And this controls the bottom of the seat sliding forward and backwards. If you have long legs like I do, you can push it up and it gives you more support for long legs. Over here, you see you can turn on and off your heads-up display. It has traction control and your parking assist, and then you can turn off the blind spots if you want to. There is one control down here where most of your cars have all your seat controls, and the one seat control that's down here is the lumbar adjustment. There's an upper and lower adjustment for the lumbar on the seat. But other than that, you'll see the driver's side has the seat adjustment as well. Let's put this in park and let's go in. Oh, I didn't show you some of the controls that you have in here. You have a camera adjustment in here. Oh, and this is for the shade. You have a sunshade in the back that's automatic, which is a very nice touch. You don't have to have the darked out windows to keep the sun out. You can open and close the sunshade. Very nice feature. Okay, let's move into the back. Alright, here is our back. Let's hop in. I am 6'2", I have very long legs, and as you can see I can fit my legs in here just fine. And one of the nice things that you'll see is it also has seat controls in the back for both of the seats in the back. Now you can fit 3 people in here. You'd probably be a little bit uncomfortable, but if you need to, you can have it, seat 3 people. It also has an auto adjust for the seat so that it will remember what you had it at last time. Here is your heat control, your air control for the heater. I'll show you that in a minute, and you'll see both sides have the seat control. And let's pull down our armrest. And as we pull that down, you'll see that yes, we have something in here, and my son has put some of his trash in. You'll see that we have a control here for our heater, and you'll also notice that each seat has its own heating and cooling adjustment, which is kind of unique. I've seen rear seats heated before, but not both heated and cooled. And the people in the back can control the shade going up and down if it's too sunny for them. And then each of the windows in the back has manual shades that you can pull up and hook in, as well as the one all the way in the corner. You can pull that up and hook it in as well, so that it keeps it dark back here. And if you have a young child and a baby seat, that's definitely a plus to have this available to you. Let's close them back up. And standard controls for the heater back here, it's off right now, and it can be synced up in the front. But it's very nice, very roomy, and the reclining seats in the back is just a very nice touch. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I just wanted to show you the engine compartment real quick. Not a whole lot to see here. There's the 5.0 liter V8 engine in here that produces the 420 horsepower. Car has a whole lot of get up and go when you step on the gas. The same amount of horsepower that the Cadillac Escalade had, but this vehicle's a lot lighter, so it's even that much more faster. Okay, so let's go check out the trunk. So here's our trunk area. You can open it remotely with the key fob, or you can just push a little button down here and it will open up automatically for you. Here is the trunk area. A whole lot of room in here. I wanted to show you down in here. you can see the spare tire area, and if you lift that up, underneath that, you'll see where the car's battery is. Yes, it's not in the front, it is in the rear. I've seen these in the rear before, but not usually in a luxury sedan. So very nice, and it has a nice size spare tire. It's not the little donut. It's not quite the full-size tire, but it's not the little donut either. So if you do have trouble on the road, you won't be riding around on a little donut. Okay, let's move on. We'll close our trunk right here. When you do lock the car, it has a nice feature that you can turn on or off. But I'll lock the car now and watch what it does. It automatically closes the side view mirror for you, which is nice if you're in tight spots. But you, as I said, if you're just going to be parking it in your garage or in your driveway or in the street, you may not necessarily need that feature, and you can turn that off. I've seen a couple reviews on the Kia K900 where they were knocking it for being unresponsive steering and handling, but I found it to be a very nice car. The list price on it is $66,000. I'll put the MSRP sticker on the blog post so that you'll be able to see it. But for the amount of money, it has all of the options that you could ever want, and a few that are quite unique to the Kia K900. And I found for a luxury sedan, it handles very well, has lots of power, and I was very happy with it. So I suggest that you go and take one out for a test drive and see how you like it. Okay? There were two features that I forgot to mention that I really wanted to, and the first one is that it has a fully automatic parking brake, so that when you stop the car, if you leave your foot on the brake, it will automatically put on the parking brake, and then once you get back in and you put it back in drive, the brake automatically comes off. And the other option is these LED headlights. When you're driving at night and you go around the corner, it has adjustable turning in the headlights. So if you've ever driven a Buick Enclave, you'll see that the headlights turn in the direction that you're turning, but it goes fully to the turn. These ones are incrementally adjustable based on how far you turn the steering wheel, which is a very nice option. It makes it a lot easier to see where you're going at night. Okay, that's it. I'm all done, I promise. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.